Woo! It's week 3 of Friday Night Fever. I am Avery Hilliard.
And I'm Emily Leonard with only the spirit fingers. I did not get a pom-pom tonight. The weather, absolutely hot tonight. And of course, so were our Friday Night Fever matchups. We had catfights, we had homecomings, big time rivalries. Tonight really had it all.
It did, it sure did. So let's get started with our game of the week.
The Friday Night Fever Game of the Week is sponsored by Game Day Haircuts.
It was youth night in Amory. They had the youth cheerleaders standing next to the high school cheerleaders, and they had the youth boys run out with the football players. It was so adorable. Now, moving on to tonight's matchup, we had Saltillo taking on Amory in Amory. Now, let's get to the highlights because that's what y'all are waiting on. First quarter, Tigers ball. Number 12, James Johnson gets the ball. He is looking for who to throw to, but takes too long, and he's sacked. Number 22, DJ Robinson for the Panthers. He and his teammates are amped up. That's what I'm talking about. Look at him. Still in the first, Tigers getting ready to punt, but you have to watch this very closely. The ball is snapped to be punted, but it is blocked by number 10, Isaiah Smith for the Panthers. Then recovered by number 27, Corbin Love. That was lovely. Panthers band getting some tunes on after that. It was needed. There we go. Some plays later, Panthers ball, number 0, Trayston Crump gets the ball, and he will throw it deep to number 6, Javen Ezel for the touchdown. Panthers on the board first. We have a celebration. Yeah, let's go right there. No extra point. Right here. Yeah, wasn't good. Score 6-0 Panthers. Still in that first, Tigers ball. Johnson hands off to number 2, Kellen Shannon. We see him right here. He dodges. Whoop. Another one. Whoop. And goes to the end zone. Shannon will find his teammate for a celebration, and it's right here. Tigers, they try to go for a 2-point conversion. Let's see, is it good? It's not. He's sacked. Score 6-6 tie game. Who wins that game? That will be Saltillo getting their get back. Final score, Saltillo 43, Amory 13.
And it was dogs and cats in West Lowndes tonight. The Aberdeen Bulldogs running out quick to take on the Panthers of West Lowndes on their turf. Aberdeen QB Kobe Payne rolls to the right. Yeah, fires, connects with Gavin Pargo for 11-yard completion. Aberdeen fan. Oh, where is she? There she is. Peace. She is absolutely loving it. So are we. Payne eyes Christopher Sykes for the 10-yard TD. Unfortunately, though, the TD good. 2 points, not so good. Aberdeen 6, West Lowndes 0. West Lowndes QB Caden Burton hands it off to Jacqueline Lucius, who carries players down the field. West Point Lowndes fans, yes, they are in the stands. Everybody's saying hello, eating some sweet treats. Aberdeen's forced to punt. Payne looks forced out of pocket and deep to Gavin Pargo once again, who cruises it into the end zone. TD Aberdeen. The coach likes it, the players like it, everyone in Aberdeen likes it because Aberdeen 34, West Lowndes 6.
The Lafayette Commodores take on the Oxford Chargers. The Commodores scored the first touchdown right here after pushing the Chargers back. Lakin Smith and good. Baggett helped Cam Pritchard get past the Chargers and in that end zone. Y'all hear the crowd going crazy. Great energy out there. Got those Charger cheerleaders right there. The Chargers, it's their turn. We're going to have Drew Dean. He's going to find that opportunity to throw it to number 11. And it is a nice catch. Celebratory energy there as they run back to the sidelines. Y'all heard the crowd loving that. Then we're going to continue on and go into that second quarter. But before that, we got to show the Oxford cheerleaders again. The Commodores have the ball. Cam Pritchard, to be exact, as he searches for a way to the end zone. You see, he makes it in for another touchdown. Again, the crowd going crazy. The energy is crazy right here for this crosstown rival. Some more cheerleaders right here. Oxford again. Y'all getting some camera love tonight. The Chargers have the ball. Zayden Smith runs the ball to the end zone for another touchdown. He made it look too easy. Final score, Oxford 63, Lafayette County 20. Then here are a few more scores, final scores that is. The Noxubee County Tigers hosted the West Point Green Wave this Friday night. This was a very close one, guys. Came down to the last minute. Final score there, 27-20. West Point in Chickasaw County, the Shannon Red Raiders drove into Okolona to take on the Chieftains. Shannon gets the win tonight, final score 41-6. And a big battle in Yalobusha County tonight. Coffeyville Pirates, they headed down the road to take on the Water Valley Blue Devils. Final score, Coffeyville 6, Water Valley 55.
You know, the part I really love about this time of year is it's still anyone's game.
It is.
It's early in the season, it's anyone games, and everybody is just out with so much spirit and so much love, especially at the beginning, and it's warm outside, the fans are there. It's a great night.
It is a lot for some spirit. I threw my pom-pom away, but I got to bring it back because we have a lot of spirit going into our, well, band of the week. I'm thinking cheer of the week was next, but our band of the week is West Lowndes.
The Friday Night Fever Band of the Week is sponsored by Northeast Mississippi Community College.
Get the pom-pom. Do it again. There you go. Big welcome back and a big thank you and shout out to our cheerleaders of the week. Lots of love for our Oxford cheerleaders tonight.
Thank y'all so much. Now let's go on to some more highlights. A big 4A showdown between the Mooreville and the South Cougars. It was Mooreville's home cold tonight. Mooreville home inside the Sportsplex. Both teams looking to get a win tonight, of course. And early in the first quarter, Mooreville with the ball and the quarterback, Sam Goff, looking like pro quarterback right there. Jared Goff on this play finds Jet Hussey on the first big play, first down play that is. Mooreville cheerleaders are excited and yelling, attack, attack. A few plays later, it's second down and South Pontotoc senior Landon Petit makes a big stop. This time it's South Pontotoc cheerleaders' time to cheer. Let's hear it. Later, the Cougars have the ball, but there's a fumble right there, and the Troopers recover. Number 5, Eli McDaniels. That was nice. All right, y'all hear those crowds cheering. Then later in the same drive, the Troopers get a touchdown from Payson Mathis, who was literally number 1. The extra point was good. It was 7-0 Troopers. Mooreville cheerleaders very happy. They'll be coming up right there. The final score, South Pontotoc 14, Mooreville 24 on their homecoming.
And now we take you to Friday night at the Ray. Wildcats hosting Starkville, looking to make 2 straight wins. Tough going early for the Wildcats as Tylen Calvert on the keeper fights right up the middle. There he goes until he finds that end zone. PAT makes it 20-0 Yellow Jackets. There it is. But the Wildcats not down yet. QB Cordarian Willis evades the pressure, finds Christian Siebert over the middle. He is able to push forward before he was brought down at the 2-yard line. First and goal, Cats. After some penalty back and forth, Wilson again slips the pressure and hits a wide open Santrell Scott for that touchdown. PAT no good. Deficits at 14. Nearing the half, the Yellow Jackets are threatening again, but the Wildcat defense gets the big sack and lost yards to ensure they would go to the half, trailing 26. Unfortunately, the Cats unable to claw their way back. Yeah, they fell to Starkville 44-6.
Then we have the Tupelo Golden Wave. They were at home tonight taking on the Houston, Tennessee Mustangs. Folks excited for this matchup. We picked this up in the first. Houston ball hiked in. Houston's receiver tries heading up. Well, tries heading up the middle, but it's blocked by the Golden Wave. Tupelo fans really enjoying that tackle. Later in the first, Tupelo ball. J.J. Hill with the ball. He's dodging. He's weaving. Look at that man go, trying to get to the goal, but comes up short. There it is. The student section really excited for that one. Don't see the students. All right, sorry for that. We're going to go to our score finals on our score full screen for you all. The New Albany Bulldogs were on the road taking on the Itawamba Indians tonight. This was a back and forth one. Final score out of Fulton, New Albany 38, Itawamba 35. Over in Tennessee, the TCPS Eagles took on the Harding Academy Lions. Final score out of Memphis, Harding 20, TCPS 6, and Heritage Academy took on Kemper tonight. Well, Kemper County, that is. Final score, Heritage 27, Kemper 37. Of course, we do have a full list of tonight's scores on our website, WTVA.com.
Yeah, it has been a very busy night. I was trying to pull that Tupelo score up there just for you. Tupelo 45, Houston, Tennessee 7. So the Golden Wave taking over Tennessee and coming back for that win.
Yes. Again, sorry for those technical difficulties, but we got you all with scores again. You can go to our website to see more scores and then send them in if you thought we didn't have one or didn't catch that one. So make sure you do that at sports@WTVA.com, or you can call us, but email us first.
Yeah, and coming up in just a few minutes, tomorrow's Saturday.
Ooh.
What else happens on Saturday but SEC football all around? We will talk more about that coming up right after this.
Yes.
Guys, Avery, these Saturdays, they are coming quicker and quicker each week. We're not complaining.
Yeah.
I mean, it literally felt like we were just here talking about Saturday football, college football, and here we are again. This time, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, both gearing up for another SEC Saturday, and yes, time is flying.
That it is, Emily, that it is. These games are rolling in, and lots of excitement are coming behind them. Starting with the Rebs, they are 2-0. The Ole Miss Rebels will be playing at Vaught Hemingway this Saturday against the Arkansas Razorbacks. They are coming off a road win against the Kentucky Wildcats. That final score was 30-23. The last time the Rebs played Arkansas, the Rebs got the win, 63-31. We shall see if the Rebs keep their winning streak against them or if the Razorbacks get their revenge. Now, the game kicks off at 6 p.m. on ESPN.
All right, moving on to those Bulldogs. Yes, they are coming off a very exciting home opener from last Saturday. The Bulldogs played number 12, Arizona State, last Saturday. They won big time. Final score, 24-20. That did knock the Sun Devils out of the top 25. And, man, the atmosphere at Davis Wade Stadium and just Starkville in general, electric. Even into Sunday morning at church, y'all, they were still
really
on a high. Yes. This Saturday, you can, of course, catch the Bulldogs playing Alcorn State. They'll be back in Davis Wade Stadium with the Cowbells. The game kicks off at 5 p.m. You can watch that game on ESPN+. So let's see if the Dogs can get their second big win at home this season tomorrow night.
I know they are excited to be playing back at home after that big win. It was crazy.
It was emotional. I have a lot of Ole Miss friends.
Okay.
I have a lot of State friends.
Yeah.
I'm a Big 12 girl myself. But my State friends, I mean, they've been riding that wave all week. Yeah. So I know they're really ready for this game. It's a big game for both teams in our area. A big game for all of our high school teams as well this week.
It is clean slates. So you never know this year who's going to win, whoever
That's
won.
why I like this part of the
know.
season. Is you just don't know. I mean, it's the fun time for football.
Yes, it is very fun. Now, again, if you saw that we didn't have a score up on our score full screens, don't hesitate to send it to us. We'll add it up there for you all. So excited to be covering Friday Night Football with you, Emily, week 3, and we have so much more weeks to go. Thank you all so much for joining us for WTVA 9 News at 10. We hope you have a great and safe evening.
Bye, y'all.